Welcome to this session of Sacred Stretching with me, Lindsey Marie Silver, here at Little Leisure Studio in Scotland. In this session, let's enjoy awakening our intuition and really feeling into what would your body like to receive out of this session. Let's learn to really listen in and honor the signals that your body sends. And as we begin to do that throughout this session, let's also enjoy some simple, deeply releasing stretches. Enjoy. Let's come into center, into stillness of mind, into being of body, into uplifting of your spirits, and the aligning of your soul. So let's begin with just a gentle sway of the hips. It doesn't have to be anything too technical. Just make it nice and soft. Do what feels right for you. So in this session, we're going to really focus in on tuning into what feels good for you. What would your body, your mind, your spirit really like to receive from this session? We can take that movement into circular motion of the hips. Again, keep that nice and smooth. Keep it nice and organic. And now, as we begin to move through hips, often when we start to focus on moving a particular part of the body, we can actually bring tension to another area of the body without even being aware of it. Take that circle the other direction. So what I'd like to do is just invite you now to relax your jaw. Just relax your jaw. Relax your jaw, relax your tongue. Relax your whole face. Perhaps circle around the other way. Relax your shoulders and your neck. Really relax your shoulders and neck. So you take that circle the other way. Well done. Let's bring the hip into a slide. You can gently elevate your arms out to the sides if you'd like to. And just feeling into these movements. See if your body would like those movements to be nice and slow and elongated, or if it'd like na be a little bit faster and more buoyant and bobbing. Trust in your own body's knowing. Trust in your intuition for your own self, your own body's well-being, your own healing. And let's move the focus of that movement up towards our upper half. We're just going to work with that simple slide motion of the rib cage, the whole rib cage coming across. And as you do that, let's bring our focus towards relaxing through now the feet. Relax your calves. Well done, gorgeous. Relax your knees. Now we have a soft, relaxed knee throughout, but just bringing mindfulness towards that relaxation of knees can really help facilitate that flow, movement, energy. of relaxation. Relax through your thighs a bit more. Well done. Okay, now we're going to consciously contract through pelvic floor muscles. Squeeze all those muscles up and in. Hold. And then release that down. So not an awful lot to see here, but really contracting those muscles of pelvic floor, a hammock-shaped set of muscles on the undercarriage of your body. You're going to draw those muscles upwards, up through the spine, up through the crown of the head. And 4, 3, 2, 1, release. And coming back just to a rest in alignment throughout your whole body, all the way through. You could help yourself to some hydration here if you would like to. And then let's move on in our feeling in to what feels good for us. Raise your hands up over your head. We're going to stretch and lengthen out through long muscles, back, waist, belly. Lengthen through the spine. Now slide the shoulder blades down your back as you bring the palms forwards. Spread out your fingers, draw the collarbones, shoulder blades down. Good. And then release that, bring your hands all the way round, down by your side. And we're going to bend through the knees, place your hands down towards your hips. We're going to rock the hips back and forth using a bend of the knees, one side then the other. You can place your hands on your hips, on the outside of your hips, or towards the inside of your hips if you prefer. So you can come right in here. This is a wonderful place to rest your hands if it is, in particular, let's say maybe it's moon time or it's soon to be. This is a wonderful gift to yourself because through your hands comes your own unique healing energy. Now you're going to feel the warmth of your hands. This is gently stimulating, it's gorgeous. Or, of course, you can bring your hands towards the outside of your hips. Or rest them on your hips in a bit of a power stance. And we're just going to really begin to move the hips side to side. Let's make that movement a bit deeper now as you bend through the knees. Now let's lengthen, raise through one hand. So of course we employing those gorgeous goddess movements that are thousands of years old. Let's take that to the other side as we lengthen, bend through your knee and allow that to lower the hip down as you lengthen all the way through in the waist. So there's not too much of a stretch going on through the upper section of ribcage, but really through the waist. Tuck your hips under and let's release through there. Take your footing wide now. I'm going to come all the way up towards the sky. Here, you can bring your heels outwards and the toes slightly inwards. That's an option. Tuck your hips under in neutral. Use pelvic floor muscles to do that. Create a pyramid shape in between your hands here. We're going to pivot out of our hips, coming forwards through that tabletop. And then, if it's accessible to you, you can come down towards the ground. Now you can bring a tiny bit of a bend through your knee here just to take the pressure out of there, but we're really lengthening through the back of the legs. You can walk your hands slightly forwards, perhaps. Lengthen through the back of the legs. Now you don't need to be a hero here. You can really just enjoy allowing that movement to unfold gradually. So you don't need to go into full expression of that stretch right from the get-go. Just ease yourself in. Allow the muscles to release and relax. Feel them soften. We're going to rest here a moment. So relax through your neck. Relax through your shoulders. Make sure that your spine is nice and straight. We're pivoting out of the hips. Lengthening through the back of the leg. You might feel as you take a deep breath in that on the next breath out, there's a little pocket of space opens up for you perhaps. You can lengthen a little bit more through the back of your legs. And And then take a deep breath here. As you breathe out, we can walk the hands gently back in towards center. Bring your heels in together and the toes wider apart. Now from here, invitation to join me in lowering your hips down towards the ground. We're going to come down into this frog-like position as you squat down. Tailbone comes to the ground, crown of the head comes gently up towards the sky. You're going to rotate round. And then you can walk your feet closer in together if you're able to, if you want to. And aiming to rest here for a moment. Now, this might feel quite an uncomfortable movement. It shouldn't hurt. If anything feels painful, then gently ease yourself out of that. Come back to standing alignment, or you can join us on the mat in a cross-legged position. But if this feels good for you, if this feels intuitively like it's recalibrating, realigning, strengthening, releasing, increasing flexibility, boosting your digestive system, boosting your immune system, looking after cardiovascular health, your mental health, then if intuitively all of that feels true for you, then you can rest here just for a moment longer. Take a deep breath in. And as you breathe out, let me invite you to join me in coming towards your mat. Now you can use your hands to bring you back. If you'd like to, you can use a cushion to rest high up on your hip bones. You can roll up a blanket and use that. Anything that makes you feel comfortable, where you can really feel your hips press down into the ground. Let's rest our hands down, bring the palms up towards the sky, allowing the chest to really open bright. Crown of the head to the ground, tailbone up towards the sky. Crown of the head up towards the sky, tailbone to the ground. Enjoy that sensation of truly being deeper within your body now, and learning once again to tune in to your own body's signals, to honor those signals. And from here, let's enjoy some gorgeous relaxing stretches down towards the mat, shall we? So from here, let's start off with this gorgeous hip opener. This is one of my favorite stretches. I do this one quite often. It's wonderful for really opening up the hips, for bringing gorgeous alignment through spine. Deep breath in. As you breathe out with your feet facing towards one another, the soles of the feet together, bring your ribcage up and over the top. Imagine your ribcage coming over the top of those feet and about a foot out in front. And you can gently pivot through your hips with a straight flat back to come down towards the ground. If you'd like a deeper releasing stretch of your inner thigh and through the hips and your hip sockets, you can apply some extra pressure using your arms, your elbows, to bring the knees closer to the ground. Now, what's important here is that you don't compromise the stretch and round through your back. What's important is you continue to have that straight spine and you're pivoting out of the hips. The whole hip socket is pivoting here. So you're coming down like this, and then you just happen to be able to apply some extra pressure on the knees, on the inside of the thigh. Deep breath in. As you breathe out, perhaps a little pocket of space opens up for you and you can really take that forward. done. And on your next breath out, gently ease yourself out of that stretch. Here, we're gonna come with one leg out towards the side, the other one, gonna step that forwards. So we've got this lengthened lunge. From here, you can stay down towards the ground, or if you'd like to, you can come upwards. Walk that foot perhaps in slightly, round about a 90-degree angle through that front leg. And you're lengthening through hip flexor here, tuck the hips under, hips in neutral, use pelvic floor muscles. We can bring that gorgeous ancient fluidity through arms, which also encourages balance and femininity. See if you can perhaps lean deeper into that stretch on your next breath out. Both hips in alignment, neither one is leading. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring your hands down towards the ground. Tuck your toes perhaps, and then lift up through your knee to raise the knee off of the ground. This is a deeper option for this stretch. I'm just going to add this in here for you if you would like it. It's a deep release through the front of your hips, and it's a deep release through psoas. Deep breath here. As you breathe out, gently return the knee down if it was raised, untuck the toes. From here, we're going to walk our hands in towards center, start to bring one knee down, and the other follows. You can bring something underneath your knees, a cushion, a yoga mat. We're going to come up in this mermaid movement, working through hips. In a figure of 8, it's horizontal and it's vertical as well. Wow. Let's take that to the other side. Now, on this side, we're going to step the foot out and slide that foot back. You can bring your hands down one side. And just take a moment to get your footing, positioning where you want it, to position your hips, to enjoy that deep stretch, a line through the spine. Breathe here. As you breathe out, feel free if you want to come upwards into a higher positioned lunge. And enjoy bringing the hips forwards. They're in alignment. Remember, tuck the hips under. Use pelvic floor muscles all the way to low abs. And here, if you'd like to add in that extra element of balance, training your balance and that feminine flow, that fluidity, tuning into what feels right for you here, how big of a stretch you would like, how small of a stretch. How does it feel? Nice, deep breath here. And as you breathe out, option to come down towards the ground. And from there, you can tuck your toe under, lift through your knee. We're going to lengthen all the way through. Breath here. And as you breathe out, gently lower your knee if it was extended, untuck your toes, and then we're going to gently walk our hands back to center as you bring that knee down to the ground, and the other one comes into center as well. You can bring your cushion or rolled up blanket if you want to, as we come into mermaid. Perhaps you'll feel how much more range of motion you have in that movement now. Wow. Bring it gently down towards the ground. That was amazing. Cross your arms in front. And we're gonna release through the back of your shoulders. You can, of course, adjust yourself to sit on the side. Let's take the hands wide. You can come upwards, out to the other side. And we're releasing through the back of the shoulders, giving yourself a hug. That loving embrace. You can take that out to the other side. Nice. Coming up into center. And here we're going to gently come down towards the mat. You can come down to rest on your side or on your back. If coming down onto your back, option to roll. Tuck the tailbone and roll down through each individual vertebrae as you come down. If you're on your back, you can enjoy a few additional releasing stretches. If you're on your side, you can already begin to enjoy alignment and deep relaxation. If on your back, you can bring your knee up towards your chest and start to roll in gentle circles. This is gorgeously releasing for your hips, for your glutes, but also a releasing massage for internal organs. And release that out. On the other side, bring that knee in. And you're going to circle that knee round. And feel that releasing through your digestive system. And back into center. Bring the toes in towards your head. And release that. And now here, if you're lying on your back, I want to just share with you a relaxing position that women have practiced for thousands of years. It's very, very simple, and it's extremely restorative. Women of all ages. You'll notice babies rest like this all the time. So what we're going to do is we're going to just gently bring our knees up towards the sky. Allow the feet to come closer towards your glutes. Bring the feet together, let them touch together. And then you're going to just gently lower your knees down towards either side. Allow the feet to rotate so that the soles of the feet are together. You're just going to allow gravity to release the knees gently more and more, closer and closer, down and down, deeper and deeper, down and down, deeper and deeper towards the ground. And now, as you sink deeper and deeper, down and down, allow your shoulders to relax as you rotate the palms of the hands up towards the sky. If you'd like to take on an extra layer, a blanket, you can begin to do that now. Rest in that deeply restorative position, whether that be lying on your side opening through your hips as you lie on your back. Let's bring our focus towards our breath. And notice with each deep breath in, your belly rises and expands. And then your chest follows. And then with each breath outwards, notice as you sink deeper and deeper down and down. Deeper into rest, deeper into comfort, down and down into relaxation. Feel the muscles of feet, ankles, and low legs release. Knees relax. Feel the knees gently release closer and closer down to the ground. Upper legs relax. Your hips relax. Feel the glutes release and relax, and all of the muscles. Each of those long muscles of back. Feel those relax and lengthen. Feel the waist release. Feel your belly ease in each of the muscles. And each of your organs releases and relaxes. Releasing and relaxing through your chest. Releasing and relaxing through your shoulders, all the way down through your arms, to your wrists and your hands. Releasing and relaxing your fingers. Releasing and relaxing in the inside of your arms, tops of your shoulders. Deeply releasing your neck. Feel each of the muscles ease with gravity and with warmth. Head releases and relaxes. Each of the muscles of face relax. Jaw relaxes. Relax your jaw. Relax your eyes. Relax your brain. Relax. Relax your body. Relax your mind. Relax your spirit. Relax. Take a deep breath in here. And as you breathe out, very gently, you can begin to raise one knee upwards and slide that foot forwards. Just gently raising that knee up towards the sky. Slide that foot forwards. And then on the other side, raise that knee up towards the sky. And slide that foot forwards. Bring the toes towards you and relax. And relax. Take a deep breath in. as you breathe out, bring both of your arms gently up over your head, one and then the other. Perhaps have a yawn and a stretch. Your furthest away hand, you can raise it up towards the sky and bring it across your chest. On the same side, raise through that knee, bring your foot closer to your glute and use those to roll gently onto your side. If you're already on your side, we come to join you. Resting here for a moment. If your eyes were closed, you could gently begin to blink them open. In your own time, you could begin to gently push off to bring yourself back towards a seated position in the center of your mat. Feeling altogether more connected to how you feel, the way you experience the world, if you're to have the hiccups. Perhaps as you opened your eyes, there was more than two. Perhaps your third eye in the center of your forehead felt activated, awakened, began to open, leading the way for more creativity and knowing without knowing. Thank you so much for joining me in this session. It's been gently very powerful. Do take your time as you go about the rest of your day, and remember to drink plenty of water.